Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your monthly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for February 2020. I hope you're well, Gemini. So I'm just pulling an overarching tarot card. This is the Tarot of Dreams by Marchetti. Really love this deck, as you know if you've watched my previous videos. So let's see what we have for Gemini, angel spirits, guides even, February 2020. Okay, what do we have? Nine of Swords. I'm going to pull one more. This is your energy, though, Gemini. Card of Illusion, Nine of Swords. Yeah. So we have the Nine of Swords. This is really where this is somebody who allows, this is Mars in Gemini, where it is like that Mars energy, which is linked to the Tower. Let's remember that. It is like it's that destructive force from within. When you focus on something that's negative, you just get more of it. You get more of it. They stack up like the swords on that pillar. And it is about focusing on something positive rather than focusing on something negative. This is where things will be blown out of proportion. You see the monster's hand here. It is all illusion. It's like about your worst fears grabbing hold of you and multiplying your negativity by 100. That is this energy. And in reality, it is just how the mind plays tricks on us when we focus on something that doesn't serve us, that doesn't give us anything positive, but gives us just negativity. So it is about readdressing where you're placing your focus, the Nine of Swords, in order to get perspective. Because we have the Seven of Wands, and I don't mind this card actually for you, Gemini, with this reading. Seven of Wands is understanding your own power. Now this is Mars in Leo. That Mars energy being used to further yourself, to overcome your challenge, whatever you're facing. In your internal world, I will say, or your external environment. This is saying now is the time to reconnect to who you are. You know, I do feel for some of you, you're being asked, you know, are you going to allow this to really own you, or are you going to own it? And it might be a challenge, but it is a time to overthrow whatever challenge or negativity that you faced. You're more than capable of it. And it's about understanding that now. This is overcoming challenge in your internal or your external environment. Sometimes there are people interfering here. Could be some interference. Could be a challenge from other people, other person, in whatever situation. But this person is resolute. They are not backing down. They are standing on their own 2 feet. And they won't allow themselves to be overcome in some way, to be conquered. They will be the conqueror because they've got that iron will. And I feel now is the time to really connect to your own iron will, to overcome whatever challenge this is and refocus. Interesting, Gemini. I'm going to pull a reading card to see what the message is. These reading cards are quite nice because they also have affirmations. So it might well be an affirmation that you want to use during the month of February. So what do we have, angel spirits, guides for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini, please? Thank you. Planting seeds, yeah. Being constructive. Using your energy and time on something that is going to give you growth. And not focusing on things that's just going to give you lack. Planting seeds. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. This is refocusing energy, right? Understanding what you're capable of. changing your situation for the better when you focus on something that is going to give you something back. in a positive way. Let's see what the angels have to say, Gemini. What do we have, angel spirits guides, for Gemini, February 2020? Message for Gemini, February 2020, please. Yeah, be clear on your intention. If your intentions are negative, that's what you just get back. If you focus on something that is really positive now and work towards it, that is where you start seeing growth. It's mind over matter. And this is where the mind is really destructing the matter. It is about owning that now. Okay. So as usual, Gemini, I pull 4 general energies for the month, and then on the right hand side with a separate deck. Okay, we'll use these. That just flew out, so let's use them. With a separate deck, I focus on love and romance and also money and career. That threw me for a moment there. Okay, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. That's what I'm saying, getting back in the driving seat. Knight of Swords, there's change afoot here. 3 of Wands, yeah, and 10 of Swords. This is your energy as well, Gemini. 10 of Swords. I love this energy. Okay. What do we have for Gemini, please, in terms of love and romance only? Angel Spirits Guides for February 2020. What do we have for Gemini, please? Love and romance for February 2020. Let's do one more. What do we have for Gemini, please? Okay. One more card, please. Yeah, there's a message that you're going to conquer it, Gemini. I don't feel this is particularly to do with love. Whatever situation you're in at the moment, I think this is very much relating to these energies as well. You're going to conquer it. We have the 6 of Wands. You're going to conquer something. Let's have a look at money and career, please, for Gemini. Okay. Yeah, 9 of Cups. I think these are just talking to each other. You're going to come through the other side. Yeah, victory. Let's start here. We have the Sun in Gemini. This is the 10 of Swords. So Gemini, this can be where you've been through a tough time. This can link in with what you've been going through. 9 of Swords, 7 of Wands energy. It's been a challenge to overcome it. And yet you're being told now this is a 10, this is a completion. There's a new day, a new dawn rising here. You can see with the sky, the sun coming out, pushing away the darkness. It is time to release what's gone. But you see, this person isn't looking in the right direction. And there is a need to focus now. Focus on moving forward from this energy and not allowing yourself to be pinned in this energy anymore. It can be about allowing yourself to see truths of situations where you need to see truths. find acceptance, but allow yourself to move on. And that is what we are getting here. This is using that Mars energy to be constructive, because this is the Sun in Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars. So it is when you focus your efforts on something that is going to bring you growth, planting seeds. That is when you start to see change. And this is the beginnings of change. The efforts that you've been putting in are not going to waste. This is about focusing on something that brings you, that is in line with your passions. Something that is exciting, something that makes you feel alive, makes you feel driven. It is that refocusing energy that's needed for you now, Gemini, because the efforts will be rewarded. This is the beginnings of making something happen. Your ships are coming in here from the efforts that you're putting into bringing positive change, transformation, manifestation in your life. And these ones are sprouting. There's growth here. There's reward for your effort. Making something happen that's aligned to your passions, and turning your back on something that doesn't serve you anymore. We have two Knights here, and the Knights in Tarot are all about change that's underway. Change is underway. Some of you may have taken action to bring positive change into your life. Now, that could be in career, that could be to do with money. You know, we have Wands and Pentacles energy, very money and career focused, Aquarius. Sorry, very money and career focused, Gemini. And now is the time to focus. Now is the time to allow the truth to set you free. Now is the time to allow the truth to spur you on, to find that fighting spirit. The Knights in Tarot are all about change. They're on a quest, journey for success in some way, shape or form. And this is very much where you're on a quest for success. You're getting back on your horse, finding your power, your potential. That when you put effort into something, you're bringing positive change, positive shifts in your life, getting clarity on situations, maybe making decisions or choices that you need to make that allows you to bring positive shifts into your life. There's progression here. There's advancement here. There's opportunity here as well. Knight of Wands in particular can be opportunity. But there is something about clarity that you need to see here. Getting clear on what your intentions are, yeah. What are you working towards now, and what are you leaving behind? Because the Two of Pentacles is a card where good things want to come into your life. This is Jupiter in Capricorn. But you need to ground yourself. You need to understand what is throwing you off balance emotionally, and find balance again in your life, in order to really find advancement, in order to make that positive shift, in order to really move forward at speed now. And this is also doing things one thing at a time, Gemini. You know, sometimes if you try and do too many things at once, you'll just end up stuck and imbalanced. And I feel, you know, you can have a lot of plates spinning, Gemini. This isn't the month for doing that. This is about doing one thing at a time and doing it properly in order to really bring positive shifts in your life. But nevertheless, it is about understanding that when you allow yourself to be constructive, practical, channel your passions, your desires, what you want to bring change into your life, that's when it starts happening. Don't hold back. We have the Seven of Swords. This can be about self-sabotage. Because for some of you there is absolutely new opportunity here. But the Seven of Swords can also be where you've been deceived, where you've been hurt, where you've been let down, where this can be to do with trust as well. Something that you trusted, someone that you trusted, could have let you down, could have had their own agenda, could have told lies in some way, didn't tell you the whole truth, could have caused those hurts, the Ten of Swords. And this is about refocusing on your path forward, because that's how you conquer what's gone before. This is where you've discovered what you're made of. Seven of Wands is challenge, and this is overcoming challenge. Six of Wands, overcoming challenge that has gone before. This is a card of victory and success. Discovering what you're made of in the process. And for me, the Six of Wands is about, did I say Six of Swords? Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about understanding your own power and potential, discovering what you're made of when you overcome challenge in your life. Because when you do, when you're more aware of your own potential, your power to fulfill your passions, to bring change into your life, that is when you're just like, bring it on. Bring it on. And the Page of Wands, Page of Rods, is good news. Good news coming to you. Could be to do with an opportunity, could be to do with new passions, the beginnings of new passions coming into your life. That could be in money and career. That could be to do with love as well. I feel for some of you, if you have been deceived on the love front, you're focusing on moving forward now, overcoming what's gone before. But this can also be to do with money and career as well. Whatever this is, you're focusing on the new, something that is something that is going to bring you growth and reward into your life by the effort that you put into it. This is about good news. Could be to do with an opportunity, could be to do with somebody that you might be meeting. Could be from conversations that you're having this month that bring positive change, that may secure an opportunity for you. We have two cards of victory here, Gemini. It is leading towards Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, Ace of Swords, victory. But this is very much your victory crown, getting your self-identity, your own power back. The Swords energy is a warrior card. It is given to you by God, the divine, the universe, saying, listen, you've had a lot of challenge to overcome, but you've come through it, and this is your reward. This is you aligning with where you need to be now, getting a big perspective on your situation, realization, seeing truths, understanding the decisions that you need to make, the choices that you need to make, that will ultimately bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality and fulfill your heart's desire on every level. Nine of Cups. Happiness, contentment, satisfaction. Somebody who is switched on to the future, who is earning every single one of those cups that is full of uplifting energy because they've been taking action. And I feel when you take action, Gemini, when you allow yourself to allow the truth to set you free, that is when things start to shift. That's when you have new intentions, new goals to work to that will ultimately be more fulfilling. It is about putting the work in to plant your seeds now, because it's leading to this, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Powerful reading. Okay, let me put these cards the right way up. I'm going to pull a fairy card to finish off the reading. We have inspiration. I'm going to pull one more. And I feel this is about inspiration. I do talk about the red hat a lot. Yeah. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. This is where you need to feel inspired. You need to refocus on what is going to bring you fulfillment, not what is going to bring you lack. We have two nines here, but they're very different. One is negative, one is wholly positive. And it is about making that choice now, Gemini. This is about fighting through, fighting for what you believe, because there will be victory here. And I think that, lost and found for me is discovering what you're made of this month. Overcoming your challenges, getting back on your horse, taking the reins of your life. Positive shifts are available to you now. The seeds that you're planting can bring real growth in your life, can bring fulfillment. But it is about reconnecting to who you are. The Ace of Swords, that crown, is your self-identity and your power being given to you. So, and it's air energy. It is the power of air, your energy. Decisiveness, logic, reason, clarity, truth. All of those things fueling you forward. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were lost. Allow that truth. Whatever's gone on in the past, allow the truth to fuel you forward now, because it is about reconnecting to who you are and moving on from whatever this energy is. And you're going to conquer it. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful month for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.